I was really excited when I got accepted into the fellowship.
And I heard about the fellowship and I was really interested.
I saw the acceptance email, I screamed.
Overcoming challenges of things not working.
And this is my first time being self-sufficient with a project like this.
The best moment for me was when I saw my first PR getting merged.
Having all that availability of people who are out there ready to support me. So that's been my favorite part about the fellowship.
First real experience I got working with remote teams and on open source.
And when you finally get it to work, that feeling is super rewarding.
So this fellowship was, you can say, my first real experience in the world of software development.
MLH helped me greatly in just getting my skills and my resume to the next level.
Hello everybody. My name is Will, the Program Manager for the MLH Fellowship, and I'm excited to welcome you to the full 2023 graduation ceremony. Over the next little while, we're going to be having a look back at the incredible stuff that you've all done in the last 12 weeks. We're going to be hearing from a number of our fellows, pod leaders, partners, as well as some of the team on all of the incredible things that have happened. Now, before we jump into that, let's take a step back and just congratulate ourselves on all the incredible stuff that we've done. You've done a lot in 12 weeks. Some of you had never contributed to open source before. Some of you had never worked on a project with so many people before. And now you're shipping real features that millions of people are using every single day. So let's just take a pause, pat ourselves on the back, because that is incredible. Now, that's enough of me saying how incredible it is. Let's hear from yourselves on how incredible the experience has been.
My name is Emily Lim.
My name is Juan.
Hi, my name is Adya.
So my name is Kentaro.
My name is Alicia Maddie.
My name is Asuzukosi.
My name is Christian Brokaw.
And I'm from Vancouver, Washington in the US.
I'm from Argentina, but I'm currently based in Vancouver, Canada.
I'm from New Delhi, India.
I'm from Vancouver, Canada.
I'm from Santa Cruz, California.
Based in the UK.
And I'm from Ghana.
So actually, I participated in quite a few MLH hackathons.
I was doing some of the hackathons through MLH, and I heard about the fellowship and I was really interested.
Found out about the fellowship while I was Googling through opportunities.
I found out about the MLH Fellowship from one of my community college professors. He just recommended that we apply to this program.
Through the MLH hackathons.
I wanted to work directly on some open source projects, so I decided, why not try this out?
Me entering, I applied 2 times and both times I couldn't make it. So when I finally got in, I was really glad. I screamed and I was so happy.
Like a great feeling when I got accepted. I was initially put on the waiting list. So I joined 2 weeks into the fellowship, but even then it was a really great moment for me, and I was excited about the days to come.
I was excited because I was glad about the opportunity to be able to work on this, and I was really excited about the projects I got. So it was a really good feeling when I got accepted. I was really happy about it.
Yeah, so like I mentioned before, since this was the first time I worked directly with an open source project, it was kind of hard to first understand the complete project, understanding its purpose and all the components of it.
Biggest challenge has been kind of balancing my school life with the fellowship.
I really had to think about, it was also brand new technologies that I hadn't worked with before. So I worked a lot with GitHub and using the workflows and understanding how Terraform works. So with that, I had to do a lot of research beforehand and understand, how to exactly begin using it before I could start implementing a solution towards the project.
But over time, around the middle of the fellowship, I managed to strike a good balance between classes and contributions, and now I'm just, smooth sailing and getting stuff done.
My major contributions were I worked on a image decoder and a video decoder for creating data pipelines for feeding into machine learning models.
I was able to do a PR for fixing the Git ignore feature that Jupyter Lab Git offers, as well as implementing some new feature around that Git ignore.
This enables researchers and developers to use the project that I'm working on to train machine learning models on image and video datasets.
Interacting with everyone and getting to know about their experiences also. Every week we have like these thought meetings in which we get to know about what other people are also working on.
Enjoyed the learning experience. I enjoyed working with my project supervisor, getting feedback, implementing that feedback, receiving new feedback, the whole iterative process of software development. That was really a good experience for me.
You also learn from their experiences and areas where they have blockers in and what they did to solve those things.
Mike and I had to give a project demo on what he's working about, and that's something I was really proud of.
The fellowship has been very impactful in helping me kickstart my career, because think of it this way: of all the software engineers out there, only like 10% make open source contributions. Like even senior devs, it's pretty rare for them to make open source contributions, right? And so imagine being like a student and being able to give back to the community, like just from a moral viewpoint, it's awesome. But also companies that look at your resume and see, oh, hey, this guy has, open source contributions. They made big changes for a project that's used by thousands of people. Like that's great. Like for people that are like hiring managers, they're going to see that and they're going to be impressed. Like they're going to want to know more about you and more about what you did for that project.
Kind of made me realize my interest in it and kind of which full-time careers I would continue to be searching for throughout my current journey. So yeah, just knowing exactly, being familiar with the concepts and knowing exactly what to work on, I'm excited for that.
Although it wasn't my goal, like my goal was just to give back to the open source community, but it honestly, MLH helped me greatly.
Happy hacking.
Happy hacking.
Happy hacking.
Happy hacking.
Happy hacking.
Happy hacking.
Happy hacking!
Wow, those stories are awesome. I love hearing about how impactful the fellowship can be to fellows and some of the incredible things they can get up to. Now, the fellowship doesn't run itself. In fact, our pod leaders are a core part of the fellowship and making sure that you will get the best experience possible. So let's hear a few words from them.
Hello. So my name is Pradyuman and I have been the pod leader at MLH for, maybe 2 years now. And I have worked for multiple pods. I was at 23 fall, 22 spring, and this time 23 fall and summer. So yeah, I've been at MLH for quite a few time. I'm currently based in London outside, but I'm usually in the Netherlands, and this is my time to congratulate all the folks who have done really well. First of all, as I said, congratulations to all the people in my pod. 23 fall A, you have done a great job. Everybody had very good contributions. Samson, you created a lot of PRs, a lot of good work. Bushra, you did great considering you had to work with Garrett. And Zong, you were also very nice working on Jupyter Lab, creating PRs. Kentar, you were awesome working on those different PRs with different UI stuff and all that cool things. Arpita, you did great creating all those issues, all those PRs, and chunking those PRs all the time. Adya, you were really nice creating these PRs and also finding issues for PRs, which is, I think that's really good. And the maintainer also really agrees with all of that. I think Juan also did really great. The maintainers were very happy with all of the work that you did. You also found stuff that you could do, even the stuff that was not really mentioned. So that's 5 stars from me, and I guess from the maintainers as well. And I think that's all the folks. Hopefully I'm not missing. Oh, I think I missed Kosi. Kosi, you were really nice actually. You were really great working on that fast track actually, and you were really good because you literally created a whole new project, and that's like getting an ownership on a whole new thing on the fast track project, and that's really nice. Of course, you may have missed a bit of things here and there because you were not really able to contribute with all the folks. You were literally working on it alone, but that's also a good part because you were able to manage all the stuff that you did. So that's really nice. And now this time I think I am not missing anyone. So good work, everyone, and thanks for letting me be your pod leader. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you will consider to get in the MLH fellowship again. Cheers, folks. Happy hacking.
Hello, everyone. I'm Giancarlo from Italy, and I'm a pod leader for the MLH Fellowship. Big congratulations to all of you for completing the program successfully. It's really been great to see the important features that you contributed to some awesome open source projects during the past 12 weeks. And it's great, and it's been great to see how these features are actually useful to people in the industry. So for instance, it's been really great to see that Meta recently presented a new set of models and software packages for simultaneous translations that some of you actually contributed to. So big thumbs up to that. But yeah, then of course also the other contributions have been great, and you all clearly demonstrated that you've got what it takes for a successful career in tech. So congratulations to all of you. Best of luck with your next steps in your career.
Thank you, pod leaders. It's been incredible hearing from you all on how you've made this such an incredible experience. Now, the fellowship is nothing without its wonderful partners. So let's hear about the partners who've given so much of their time to support and give you the mentorship you need to become an incredible engineer. Well, thank you to our pod leaders for all of their incredible work in making sure that you have a fantastic time. Now, not only do the pod leaders make a good experience, our partners also provide all the resources, the projects, and the mentorship to make sure that you can get your first contributions in open source. So let's hear a little bit from them.
I'm Johnston. I work on Python. And with Emily and Miguel, we were able to take the faster C Python benchmarking infrastructure and get it running on our own server. And this is the kind of project that I love because it sits at the intersection of all these different technologies that were never designed to work together. So it's always a struggle. This is the kind of stuff you can't learn in school. And I hope as you look back to this time, you remember how important it is to have a clear view of a simple idea of the big picture so you don't get lost in the weeds. Otherwise, you'll be chasing error messages for days, or years, or lifetimes. Be better than that. Do better than that. I wish you well.
I'm Tabitha, open source DevRel at G-Research. This term, I got to appreciate Juan's curiosity and drive as he worked to build awareness and improve documentation and reduce friction for potential contributors and adopters of Parquet Sharp. So thank you, Juan, for all of your hard work, and congratulations to you and all of the other MLH fellows. All the best to all of you in the future.
Hey there, I'm Amuk Desai, and I spend my days as a software engineer at Cloudera, immersed in the complexities of code. But today I want to shine on a different aspect of my journey, which is my role as a mentor in the Apache Airflow community. So this community is like a second family to me. I've dived into Helm charts, schedulers, Breeze, and various providers as well. So recently I had the pleasure of mentoring Arpita and Adya during the MLH fellowship program. So her office hours went just about coding. We did have a blast discussing Airflow, throwing in some casual career chit chat and stumbling upon bugs while setting up Airflow using Breeze. So it was a journey filled with laughs, learnings, and a bit of debugging chaos. So what makes this experience truly special to me is that I got an experience to give back to the community. So watching Arpita and Adya evolve from newcomers to Airflow who did not know what Airflow means to making really good contributions has been incredibly rewarding to me. So their enthusiasm is super contagious, and I'm very confident they'll continue rocking the Airflow world even after the fellowship. So yeah, also a big shout out to Pradhiman for being the glue that held us together and guiding us through this adventure. So after the program, as we go our separate ways, I want to wish both Adya and Arpita all the very best and success in their careers. So, and Pradhiman, heartfelt thanks for the mentorship and for binding us together. So yeah, as we depart, let's not make this a goodbye. Let's stay in touch and contribute to Airflow even further. Bye.
Thank you to our partners. Without their support, none of this would be possible, and we can't wait to work with you in the future. Now we're going to hear from Amanda, the head of the MLH Fellowship, where she wants to just share a few words with you all before you finally graduate.
Hi, everyone, and congratulations on today's MLH Fellowship graduation. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Amanda, and I'm the head of the MLH Fellowship. The whole fellowship team is inspired by the work you've done over the past 12 weeks, and we are so excited to celebrate these wins with you today. One of the tasks I get to manage for the fellowship team is I run our admissions process, so I get to be a part of deciding who joins our fellowship classes. You can just imagine how many applications my team and I read every week. But that also means that I get to meet all of you very early in your fellowship journey, and I get to learn about you from your applications, your GitHub profiles, your LinkedIn accounts, your resumes, and so on. I'm sure you remember very well the interviews and the conversations that you had before you became a fellow, and I also get to send those congratulations emails once you are in fact admitted to the fellowship, which is always a great feeling. So given that, I wanted to tell you a bit about this group of fellows that's graduating today, and some of the fun facts that our admissions team got to know about you. So this group of graduating fellows is from all over the world, from Nigeria and New Delhi to Canada and Mexico, just to name a few. You have interests that span the world of software engineering, whether that's cybersecurity, Web3, AI, front-end dev, DevOps, cloud computing, you name it. If it was on that list of developer interests, you're into it. But maybe my favorite details are from like your backgrounds and lives. Just in this small group of fellows I'm talking to today, we have, for example, a budding biotechnical researcher, a former volunteer art teacher and art tutor, which is very cool, someone who once built a solar-powered lawnmower, which, like, excuse me, take my money, that sounds amazing, and at least one person who's about me on their website says that they share my love of scrolling through funny cat videos on social media. Quite frankly, more than one of you probably shares that love if we're being honest. So you're a diverse bunch and a fun bunch. But what you all have in common, and still have in common, is your passion for technology and your dedication to learning more. That's why you made it into the fellowship, and that's why you made it to graduation today. Every single fellow in this graduating class has written code that will power critical open source resources for years to come. And in addition to your technical learning, you have all built connections and professional skills over the last 12 weeks that are going to continue to have a positive impact on you and those around you for years to come. So whether you're planning to relax with a new art project or getting right into designing the specs for a solar-powered pizza oven, call me someday, you never know. I hope that while you do so, you'll look back on your fellowship memories and think about where you started and how far you've come. Congratulations on graduation, and we can't wait to see what you'll do next.
Thanks, Amanda. Really appreciate all those kind words. Now, we're nearly at the end of the graduation ceremony, but that does mean there is one thing left, which is, you guessed it, the class photo of Fall 2023. Let's take a look. Wow, that's awesome. Make sure you save this, post it on LinkedIn, put it wherever you like, because the last 12 weeks have been full of memories. But that does mean that we have come to an end, and that does mean this is the end of the fellowship and the graduation. Again, I'd like to just reiterate how incredible the contributions you've done. We've had a huge number of pull requests, many commits and loads of lines of code merged. So take a step back, give yourself a pat on the back, and really, celebrate some of these wins. And I can't wait to follow you all in the future to see where you go, which actually is a nice kind of reminder that you should all connect with each other on LinkedIn, including ourselves. You never know when you might need your network. So make sure you keep these connections and friends that you've made, because you never know when you might bump into them again. Anyway, that is all from me, folks. I can't wait to see what you get up to next. And again, congratulations on graduating the MLH Fellowship. That's all from me. Happy hacking!
Happy hacking.
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 Hacking.